Maybe I'm not even showing live. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I'm really having some issues. Like, I know we're having problems in North Carolina because of the weather, but I didn't think that it was this bad. We'll see. Okay, maybe I'm live now. Let's see if I'm live. Am I live? Am I not live? Can you see me? Can you not see me? Because I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It's telling me that I'm not live, and then it tells me that I am live, and then it tells me I'm not live. And I know we're having connection issues here in North Carolina. We've had some really, really bad weather here today. So, I'm wondering if that's the problem, but I don't know. So we shall see. How's everybody doing? Oh, you can see me. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's people in here now. There were no people a minute ago. Now we've got people. So hi, everybody. Just trying to fix the lighting in here because it sucks. It sucks really bad. How's everybody? I look kind of like a ghost. Like I'm not a ghost. We're about to make, well, if we can ever stay connected. We've had some really, did y'all have bad storms? We had some really bad storms here in Carolina today. Really bad storms. And we've lost our internet like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times today. So, having trouble staying stable online and staying here. So, and I look very like, hello, we're getting ready to make sweetened condensed milk. God, it makes me look old like that. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't even like it a little bit. How y'all doing? My name is Mel. I'm your 52-year-old chubby Italian best friend from North Carolina. Apparently tonight I look like a ghost because this is how it looks. Maybe I need to put this behind me. Y'all know about lighting? I don't know about lighting. I need to go to school for lighting. No, that definitely does not work better. I'm not a lighting person, but whatever. There's lights. How y'all doing? Where's everybody tuning in from tonight? Tonight, we're getting ready to do something really healthy because I want sweetened condensed milk. And have you never had sweetened condensed milk before? It's amazing. However, people that are on a lifestyle change are like, I'm on a lifestyle change and I don't really know if I can have sweetened condensed milk. But part of this whole Chubby Girl lifestyle is about making choices that can be incorporated in your everyday normal life. So what we're getting ready to do is make high protein sweetened condensed milk. This is kind of unheard of. I stole the recipe originally from a lady, and I didn't steal, I'm borrowing and altering from a lady. She goes by the name of Sugar-Free Mom. So if you are into sugar-free recipes, Sugar-Free Mom is definitely the move. She's on Pinterest is where I started following her. And then I started to think about it today as I drove around, because my ladies and I are focused on high protein. How do I incorporate protein into something like this, right? Where we can still bake, make our favorite recipes, especially with the holidays coming up, right? This is why it's so important, because the holidays are getting ready to get here. Thank you for that. Love you. So the first thing you want to do, this is so simple, and I'm going to make it even easier for you. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab, well, 6 ingredients, because we're changing a little bit. You're going to grab heavy cream. Okay. Wait, by the way, does anybody have a great recipe they use sweetened condensed milk in? And because you're on a weight loss journey or trying to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle, do you avoid, I'm turning this light off, I hate it. Or do you avoid, oh no, you can't see me at all. This is not a win. Do you avoid recipes like that you used to make because you're trying to eat healthy now? So that's my question. Like, does anybody have like, oh, you know, like one thing I used to love is 7-layer bars. And that's something that calls for sweetened condensed milk. So what started the idea of this is I saw a lady online, her name is Tata, and she made this cake, and it's literally like milk and regular milk and sweetened condensed milk mixed with coconut milk and sugar and some flour, and you literally blend it and you bake it. It makes the most amazing cake ever, right? But when you're on a lifestyle change like we are at the Chubby Girl lifestyle, we want to change our recipes that we can still make our traditional recipes, but make them in a healthy way. Hey, Missy, how are you doing? Hey, Allison. Shout out to everybody in the room. Can you shout yourself out? Where are you? Where are you tonight, please? Where's everybody representing tonight? Hey there. Hi, Christina. I remember back in the day, I couldn't remember guided gifts was Christina till she started reading my cards. If you need your cards read, you should definitely go see her. Hey, Heather. I got Iowa in the house, got some Bostonians, got the Wisconsians. Gotta love the Wisconsin people, because I'm kind of Wisconsin by heart, because I was born in Upper Michigan on the Wisconsin border, and I love the Green Bay Packers. So, hey, New York, hey, Kansas, California, Indiana. Oh, God, I love Indiana. I want to come back, Pam. I want to come back. Anyway, so as the holidays are coming, and we are living a Chubby Girl lifestyle, I started to think, like, how can we make recipes that taste just as good as store-bought stuff? Hey, Lisa. Hey, Kimmer. Hi, Toronto. I love Canada. Love Canada. Northern Illinois in the house. So what I started to do was started to think about the holidays are coming. It's like Thanksgiving. Christmas is right around the corner. And we want to continue to, like, you know, eat our protein. So we're about to make a sweetened condensed high protein milk. Like I said, there's nothing out there. I did some research. There is a sugar-free sweetened condensed milk, a keto version, but not a high protein version. Hi, Michigan. So here we go. So what you're going to do is very simple. I'm going to show you the ingredients. We're going to knock it out really quick. And here's a little secret. The longer you cook it, listen to me for the people in the background. The longer you cook it, it turns into caramel. So you know how, like, you take sweetened condensed milk and if you put it in a bath water, people do that and they let it cook. Hey, Nicole, if you put that over there and you let it boil, it'll eventually turn to caramel. Well, we're going to make healthy caramel with protein. What the fuck? And then you can dip your, like, fruit in it. So here we go. So you're going to get the Kerrygold or the pure Irish butter, or you can get the knockoff version. I get this one at Aldi's. Then you're going to grab yourself, and that's just like a tablespoon. You're going to put that in your pan, right? Simple. Then you're going to take your protein shake. Protein shake. I'm using Fairlife because it's my fave. And we're going to go ahead. Hi, Linda. My friend. I miss you. Miss everybody. Like, I have to catch up now that I'm back here. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to add this time. Oh, let me show you what else we're adding first. We're going to do heavy whipping cream. Simple, you know, that keto friendly. Told you we all still do kind of keto friendly foods, even though we're not counting. We don't count carbs, we count protein. Then you're going to get yourself some Swerve. This is the one that is like, it's like confectioner's sugar, right? So we're going to do this. We also have salt, because you always want to put salt in any recipe because it enhances sweetness, if you didn't know that. So let's go back to, what's that class called? Home ec, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 cup of cream and we're going to add that to our pan. We're going to put the pan on like low because you don't want to scald it, right? And you're going to want to cook this for 5 minutes without, so we're going to do 1 cup. Where the hell's 1 cup? There we go, 1 cup. So we're going to do 1 cup of heavy cream. Okay, see? 1 cup heavy cream. We're adding that to our saucepan. The deeper the pan, the better, because it cooks more even. I'm just going to put that in the universe. You're supposed to use a wooden spoon, but, you know, there's that part. Called Facts Now, Family Consumer Science. Oh, yeah, I know they do, right? They changed the name of the class. I was like, wait, what? Consumer Family. So shake up your protein. Shake. So we have butter, teaspoon, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Watch. We're going to add if I can get this open, half a cup of your protein. I'm going to add it to that because you don't want to mess up the consistency. That's where you want to, but I thought, you know, like as I experimented with it, a half a cup seems to be about perfect. And it will also give you about a cup and a half of product at the end. So we're going to start and we're going to add a little salt. That's it. So you're starting to cook this. A little bit of salt. You don't add your vanilla. We all know that from making fudge when we were younger. If you add it too soon, then what happens is you will cook it off. So you don't want to do that. So this is really simple. Let me show y'all. So I've got, here's my unit. I've got like on, I don't know, between low and 2. I've got this really deep pan just because it's got more surface area, so it'll cook faster. And then you want to start stirring, right? And we want to keep this for 5 minutes. So I'm going to say, hey, Siri. And she's going to listen. And I'm going to say, Siri, set an alarm clock for 5 minutes. And she did. So we want to make sure that we are stirring this. And then after 5 minutes, we're going to start adding our confectioner sugar. That's not really confectioner sugar, right? So right now, all we got in there is your favorite vanilla protein shake, half a cup. And we've also got in there 1 cup of why can't I think? 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And so we're going to cook that. So we're going to sit here and bullshit for 5 minutes while we wait for this to cook down. And then I'm going to take you back over here and show you again. So let me show you where we're at right now. Again, see this? So you're just going to like keep stirring it. You want to get the temperature up, but you want to make sure you don't scald it. Don't get too excited or you'll mess it up. Here's the beautiful thing. I will post the recipe. I'm actually going to be doing a whole entire video about it and drop it tomorrow morning. And hopefully you lovely ladies will share it to the world. Is it low in sugar? Yeah, that's the whole point of it. It doesn't have sugar in it. It's it's sugar-free sweetened condensed milk, my friend. That's the whole point. So this is actually that you can add it to recipes, right? I'm actually going to teach y'all tomorrow, I think, because I don't think we're going to have time tonight. But I'm going to actually go live again tomorrow night once my sweetened condensed milk is done. So let me tell you about how it keeps really quick. So you want to get some mason jars and you want to, it doesn't ever last that long in my house. I'm just going to put it in the universe. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook it for like 5 minutes and get it cooking. First you want to like get it to like a little bit of a soft boil, or like get it kind of warmed up, right? And then once it's warmed up, you can start adding. We are making sugar-free, high-protein, sweetened condensed milk. That's what we are making. We are making, and you can add it to any recipe. And actually, I'm going to show you tomorrow how to make one. Well, you can do 2 recipes because I'm ready for pumpkin. Okay, I'm fuck waiting and I'm ready to go. So when I got back here, I realized like I'm so ready for fall and pumpkin. It's not even funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach y'all how to make a cake with the sweetened condensed milk. And you can do it 1 of 2 versions. You can either do the cake. We can do the cake pumpkin if you love pumpkin. But if you don't love pumpkin, we're also going to make it sweet potato. So we're going to have a sweet potato cake and a pumpkin cake. And not only is it going to be sugar-free, it's going to be high protein. What? Yes, I said it. It's true. This is really happening. And then the beautiful thing about this is once you make the sweetened condensed milk, you can alter your recipes at your house. Okay, so that is something that we can actually start doing. Thank you for that, Linda. You'll be able to start making the recipes at your house healthy. And if you love the flavor and you love the taste, why not do it for the holidays, right? That's what I plan on doing. I was telling the ladies earlier, we were having a meeting, and I was telling them that I actually talked to a protein company today and asked them about making garlic flavored protein. And they kind of laughed at me. The lady's like, that's kind of gross and smart. And I said, because I like to add liquid protein to all my recipes. So it's kind of gross. I missed you too, Sally. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really happy to be home. I should have just came home after the whole Captain Save-A-Ho incident. I should have just jumped my ass in the car and licked my wounds and called it a day. But you know what they say? What's the old saying? Hard hard head, soft ass. Well, yeah, my ass must be really soft, but thank you for that. I appreciate it. But yeah, as I came home and I was driving home, I started thinking about like, how am I going to do my recipes, you know, for the fall? And I was talking to one of my daughters and they said, well, why don't you make your sugar-free sweetened condensed milk? And I was like, well, that doesn't help because we're not focused on calories, we're focused on protein. And then it was like my higher power as I drove through the mountains was like, bitch, why don't you just add protein to the sweetened condensed milk and cook it down? I was like, stop it. So if you're just joining us, what we did is we did 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. So if you're doing keto, let me just say this, okay? My name is Mel. I am the founder of the Chubby Girl Lifestyle and Chubby Girl Challenge. We actually have our very own app. If you want to come join us, it's completely free. It's chubbygirllifestyle.org. Anyway, and there's a community there of 2,000 women. And on Facebook, we have a community of 10,000 women. And these are all the women you see here in the room. Yes, I'm back home. These are all the women you see here in this room right now. Matter of fact, if you're in the group and you're an HBIC, can you throw up a crown? And if you're in the rink, can you give us a roller skate? And for those ladies that are in the room, you will see what our group looks like. These women, when I tell you these women ride hard, these women do not play. This is my family. These are my people, and this is my shit. So if you want to know, I'm down 80 inches. People are like, how much in pounds? I don't know, it's like 52, 53, I don't know, because we're doing body recomposition. We're applying 6 free simple steps, and our biggest thing we're doing is we're focusing on protein. We're doing intermittent fasting. We're taking some supplements that you can buy anywhere and get yourself. But here's the thing. Am I still big? Yep. Am I like a work in progress? Absolutely. But you know what? That's the best part about it. I'm doing it with you and we're doing it together. This is some real life shit, right? This isn't some make-believe shit where you see someone and they just appear on a screen and then they're like, hey, you know what? Like I did this, and then they come on, they're like, there I am, which I wish I could do, but I'm 52 years old. I'm in active menopause and my body said, fuck that. So what we've got right now, just so everybody knows, is our watch. I'm going to show you. But I think you're going to understand, those of you who cook, right? So you have cooked your protein, a half a cup of protein, 1 cup of this. Oh, thank you. 1 cup of this, which is heavy whipping cream, a teaspoon of Kerrygold or unsalted butter, and a little bit of salt. And see, as it's cooking down in here, how it's starting to coat. See, it's starting to coat my spoon. That is when you can start adding your sugar substitute. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to take this, swerve, and we're not going to do it all at once. Okay? Slow and steady wins the race, just like we're doing with the Chubby Girl Lifestyle. So what we are going to do is we are going to add a half a cup of this. So here we go. Keep it on the heat and keep it going. You're supposed to whisk it in. So if we have to whisk it in, I bought myself a little whisk. So here we go. So we're going to do a half of a cup of this. It's going to mess you all up. I'm glad you caught me too. It's good to see you. Love you, Kath. So we are going to go ahead. Here we go. Let's get our sweetener on. Okay, there we go, half a cup. So remember when your grandma used to say that, or your mother, or whoever taught you to cook, or your home ec teacher, a little bit at a time, So what we're gonna do is, you see how much I got in there? I know it's not a dry, don't anybody write to me like, no, that's not a dry cup measure. I don't give a fuck, okay? So I'm gonna add a little bit of that over the top, because you don't want clumps, right? Nobody wants clumps. So you're gonna add, I just add a little bit of it. And you're going to keep stirring. Again, we're going for consistency here. Like, you want a sweetened condensed milk consistency. This is going to mess your head up when you see it, okay? You're going to be like, is this literally possible? Yes, this is literally possible. We are making high protein, sugar-free. What the fuck did this woman just say? High protein, sugar-free, sweetened condensed milk. that you can add to any recipe. And here's the beautiful part. If you continue to cook it down, watch this. If you continue to cook it down, it turns to caramel. What? Well, let me tell you another thing. Even though I'm 52 years old, we at the Chubby Girl Lifestyle, we eat fruits and vegetables. Yep. I'm actually going to do, I'll release it tonight, the video that we're making. So hopefully we'll get it shared out in the morning. That is my challenge to y'all. So yeah, so you can actually take this, like, you know how like you have caramel and you dip your fruit in caramel. Once you cook this down and you continue to cook it, oh, thank you, Kathy. Once you continue to cook it down, it will, you know, like if you take sweetened condensed milk in a can, you put it into a bath of water and you boil it for like an hour, it will turn to caramel. That's how you make homemade caramel. But we're making our caramel a little different. Here we go, we're adding more. See, I was just running my damn mouth. I'm gonna add some more, remember, because we want to make sure it gets absorbed, and we don't want chunks of sweetener. That doesn't even sound good. It sounds like my ex-husband or something gross. Where the hell is my, I swear to y'all, I would lose my frickin' head if it wasn't hooked on. And sometimes I wonder if it is. All right, so there's that part. I just bought a whisk, and I don't know where my whisk is. Anyway, so fuck the whisk. So we're going to improvise. We're adding more sweetener. Here we go. And it's starting to get thick. So I'm going to show y'all really quickly here. Remember, you want to keep the temperature down while you're cooking it. So here we go. Again, can you mess it up? Yep. Is it okay? Yep. Just make some more. It still tastes really good. So here we go. So now you see how it's starting to thicken? There you go. See, it's starting to pick up on the spoon. That's what we want. We want it to pick up on the spoon. Woo-hoo! This is going to make about 1.5 cups. Now, when you ask me, like, Mel, how long can you keep it? That's an important question, right? Well, it's probably not going to last very long in your fridge. I'll just put that in the universe. Every time I make it, it's probably gone in about 2 or 3 days. But if you can keep it in your fridge, what you're going to do is you're actually going to go by the date on your cream. So if the date on your cream says, I don't know, 3 weeks from now, I normally say 7 to 10 days, but if it's in a good storage container, it'll keep for a while. It's just like real sweetened condensed milk. So that's what we're doing. Sweetened condensed milk, sugar-free, and high protein. It's like such a big win. It's like a big win. You guys are probably like, why didn't you tell us about this sooner? Well, the holidays weren't coming sooner. The holidays are coming now. And then tomorrow night, after this cooks up, I'm going to come on live at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, and 10 o'clock. Let me say that, because I have a class I'm teaching tomorrow night. So I'm going to come on tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, and I'm going to show you how to make what they call a blender cake. You're probably like, Mel, what the hell is a blender cake? A blender cake is phenomenal. A blender cake is 1 cup of Fairlife. We use Fairlife because it's high protein. It's 1 cup of protein shake. It's 1.5 cups of our sugar-free sweetened condensed milk. It's 5 eggs. And then it's almond flour. You can either use almond flour if you're doing keto, or if you want regular flour, fuck it. You know, you're a grown-ass woman and you can use regular. And then you put it in the blender and you whip it. And then you bake it at 45 degrees for about 45 minutes. And out comes this cake. It's almost like a flan / custard. And it's phenomenal. But what we're going to do tomorrow night is we're going to make a pumpkin one. Pumpkin. Do y'all like pumpkin? Who likes pumpkin? Give me a 1 if you like pumpkin, and give me a 2 if you like sweet potato. Give me a 1, 2, 3 if you like both. Okay. So tomorrow night, for those of you who hate pumpkin, I'm going to teach you how to make a sweet potato cake. And again, this cake has got probably about, I'm going to say anywhere between, I haven't crunched the numbers yet, but it's like 25 to 35 grams of protein for 1/8 of the cake. If you eat the entire cake, it's like 100 and some grams of protein. And the whole thing is sugar-free. What the fuck is this lady talking about? Yes, I swear to you, this is a real thing. You are not dreaming. This is real TikTok. This really happens. So right now, ladies, if you're just joining us, we are making sugar-free, high-protein, sweetened condensed milk. So we are going to go ahead and make this and then use it for recipes. We can dip fruit in it. We can do all kinds of things. Again, if you're just joining us while I'm cooking this on the stove, waiting for it to thicken up, my name is Mel. I'm your 52-year-old chubby Italian best friend. I am also the founder of Chubby Girl Lifestyle and Chubby Girl Challenge. We are a group of women who are in menopause, who are some of us are insulin resistant. Most of everybody's over the age of 35. Oh gosh, hey, woohoo! Most of us are over the age of 35 in menopause, either active or post. Most of us could not lose weight to save our fucking lives. And we are a community of women who came together and are applying 6 free simple steps. It's always mind-blowing to people when I say that to them, but the steps are really free. Number 1, we measure ourselves. We do not fuck with the scale. We hate the scale. The scale is our ex-husband and not our friend. We are doing body recompositioning. So if you know what that means that, like, for instance, we have a lady in the group, and I'm not going to call her out, even though she's in here right now, who is who has lost 11 pounds, but has lost 51 inches. So your inches are going to go first. So we measure, we do not weigh. Even though we do weigh, because you have to weigh to get the measurement. But anyway, number 2, we focus on a high protein diet, 100 grams of protein a day or more. We do not count carbs. We do not count sugar. We do not count carbs, and we do not count calories. Those are the 2 things we do not count. Once a day, we eat. What do we eat? Ladies, what do we eat once a day? All these women, I call them my incredible shrinking besties. What do we eat once a day, ladies? This is always mind fucking to everybody. Did someone say it? Let me put my glasses down. Did anybody say it? Hi, Sandy. We eat anything we want. Yep, Susan's right. So every day for lunch, thank you for that, Steph. Every day for lunch, we have whatever the hell we want to. And again, if you can, for 23 hours, focus on high protein, focus on drinking water, focus on taking the supplements of your choice. Then at the end of those 23 hours, you get to eat whatever you want to within reason. Correct, right? And so it's a pretty exciting lifestyle change. All right. So what we do is we drink 100 ounces of water more a day. We have high protein intake. We eat, oh gosh, what do? We eat fruits and vegetables. We're not one of those groups that are like, you can't have strawberries. Like, who the hell are we to tell our maker that they made all these beautiful fruits and vegetables and we don't want to eat them? It don't work like that. No one in my life will ever tell me, hey, Wanda, how the hell have you been, Wanda? Wanda, where have you been? Wanda's like been missing in action, or I've been missing in action. You've been on my mind a lot. Yeah, we eat protein Buster bars. We eat kind of whatever we want to throughout the day. Yeah. So we're going to set the timer now, because now it's like on this little soft boil we got going on. Hey, Bestie, how are you, sweet lady? And so we move our bodies, like whoever told you that you could achieve recompositioning your body without moving, they lied to you. So we move our bodies 1% than we did yesterday, and we literally just live our best life. And so I've got thousands of women in this group who couldn't lose weight, who were literally not living their best lifestyle. They would look at the scale and they would gain because of the hormone fluctuation. Well, we took that all back. We've got women now who are off their insulin. We have women who are off of blood pressure medicine. We have women who are sleeping through the night. We have women who are not experiencing night sweats anymore. Am I a doctor? No. Am I a nurse? How does that happen? I don't fucking know. It just happened. And then on top of it, you've got this beautiful community of women, which is one of the best parts of this entire thing. You have a group of women who will support you and love you through whatever it is you're going through in life, because you don't get to be 50, 60, 70 years old in this world and not have baggage. I am living proof that there is baggage. Kathy said I was pre-diabetic and my blood work came back perfect. Did you hear what she said? Yes. And by the way, if you're like, well, how long are these people? Hi, Norma. How long have y'all been doing this for? Well, we've only been founded since March of 2023. What did she say? Yeah, March of 2023. So if you're interested, you need to come join us at chubbygirllifestyle.org. Everything we do is about choices. Thank you. I love you. Love you, Linda. Something we do is about choices. It's a big thing about choices. We are not a group of women who are going to be like, you have to do a digestive enzyme. If you don't do this specific digestive enzyme, then you can't be here. We don't play that shit, okay? I make product recommendations, but you do whatever you want to. Okay, you're a grown-ass woman. Who the hell am I? I can't tell you what digestive enzyme to use. I can't tell you what magnesium glycinate to take. Like, I'm not your doctor and I'm not your nurse. So, but what I can do as your best friend is I can make a recommendation. Now, again, what you use on this lifestyle change, that's all you. I would never fix my mouth to tell another woman unless I was paying for it, what they should be doing or what, and I do that with my kids, but, yeah, that part. So come on over, join us. It's chubbygirllifestyle.org. If you're in the room, 13,000 likes. I'm making, so I am giving you the recipe to sweeten condensed milk, high protein, no sugar, and I have a whole 13,000 likes. Okay. I feel like there's hateration in the room or something right now because like what? So would love some hearts, would love some shares. If you're in this room and you want to share the room or like the room, I would greatly appreciate it. And also while we're doing that, I would love to have some shout outs. I would love for you to shout yourself out. So if you have been living the Chubby Girl lifestyle, my question is, how long have you been living the Chubby Girl lifestyle? And what's changed for you? Thank you for that. What's changed for you? Like, it's not about the weight. What has changed for you? Like for me, let me tell you what my big thing was. I was sitting there yesterday with Kiki in the hospital. And this is going to sound little to a lot of people in the room, right? But I want you to put not only like what date you started. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Control of my life and body. That's exactly it. I was sitting in with Kiki in the ER yesterday. And I almost started crying because I looked at her and she's like, what's wrong with you? I said, my legs are crossed. She's like, what? I said, my legs are crossed. And she's like, okay, Mom. She's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, yeah, my legs are crossed. She's like, I'm confused. And I was like, I have never been able to cross my legs like this. I was able to put my, I was able to do something with my leg, but it wasn't crossing my legs. And that part, that part was huge. Condensed milk, sugar-free milk is like rolling down. You want to add your vanilla to it. Oh gosh, this smells so good. This is, I don't know the name of it. It's like Laura Ann it's called, but you only need like a little of it. So I'm going to just put a little in there. Like literally it's just like a dab. This one's really high quality. I'm used to using cheap crap, but this one's really good. I think Kiki's girlfriend left it here, so. Vanilla, we're adding vanilla, and there we go. We're hearing that now. It's coming to we're gonna do 5 more minutes. I don't like the way this looks. So this is like one of those things that it does take time to make it, but it's like worth it. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely worth it. This is where I get like a little rambunctious. That's why I'm trying to talk to y'all and not pay attention to what I'm doing, because otherwise I will, I'm gonna let it boil for a second. I'm on like 2, my temperature is there. So we are making, the kid, I can't really address that here, otherwise I would. She had a rabies exposure and we've got some concerns right now. Just gonna put it like that. She'll be fine, God willing. So if you're in here and you're just joining us or you're like, what the hell is this lady making? We are making sugar-free sugar-free. We are making sugar-free sweetened condensed milk. Not only sugar-free, but high protein. So what we did today is we added 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, especially for my keto people. And then we add a 1/2 cup of vanilla protein shake. Doesn't matter what kind, it just adds extra protein. We add 1 tablespoon, or, you know, like I just cut up a little bit at the end of like the Kerrygold or the knockoff. You know, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but if you go to Aldi's and find this butter, this is actually the same people that make Kerrygold. It's exact same people. It's just Aldi's version of it. Go get that. You're going to add those ingredients and a little bit of salt, and you're going to bring it to a boil. Once you get it like to kind of like a soft boil, you're going to go ahead and add a 1/2 cup of this. This is Swerve. It's like powdered sugar, but it's got 0 calories. So we are actually making a sugar-free, high-protein, sweetened condensed milk. This is really true. And the longer you cook it, the thicker it gets. And that's what we're doing right now. And as I stated earlier, once it gets to like a hard boil, because y'all know this from making fudge and candy and divinity and like that kind of stuff, when it starts boiling, the longer you boil it, it will turn to caramel. So that would be another idea. If you were going to make caramel, instead of using a vanilla protein shake, I'd use like, oh, that's really pretty. Thank you, Kathy. I would use a salted caramel protein shake with this. So again, we're just going to go ahead. We're boiling this down. Do y'all have a favorite recipe during the holidays that uses sweetened condensed milk? Anybody? I'm just curious because I'm like, you light up my life. I love you so much. Yeah. Do y'all have a recipe that what I'm going to make this weekend for y'all, because I like cooking. I haven't been in a kitchen in almost a month. I'm going to make with Lily's chips. I'm going to make us 7-layer bars. I don't know if y'all have ever had 7-layer bars. It's got like graham crackers and it's got coconut and chocolate chips, and we're going to do it with Lily's chips, and we're going to use our homemade sugar-free sweetened condensed milk. So you can make a whole pan of those, and we're going to make them high protein. So it's going to be like a huge win in about 10 different directions. Hey Candy, how are you doing, lady? So we are making high protein, sugar-free, sweetened condensed milk. Yes, this is a thing. I've seen a lot of people make coffee creamer with condensed milk. Yeah, the only difference is we don't do coffee creamer. Now, I tell you this, because we do protein shakes, but what you could do is because this is high protein, that's a really good point, Stephanie. You could use this in your coffee. A lot of people do. A lot of people use this in their coffee in the morning because, again, we're making sugar-free, sweetened condensed milk. Sugar-free, high protein. Very important that I put that part in there. High protein. That's important for us. For the women. Who's that? Hi, what? Kiki's here, everybody. Say hi.
Hello.
We are working on sweetened condensed high protein milk right now.
Dang, I got here a little too early.
And there's Jacqueline. That's the girlfriend. Is this yours I just used? Because I just stole this.
Go for it.
Yeah, I already used it.
That's fine.
It's someone's vanilla.
This is vanilla bean paste.
Yeah, so we're here. I'm here with the ladies, and see, Kara came to eat. That's the only reason she came.
No, I think I left my uniform here. Yeah, I work tomorrow in the morning. Oh, and so
you're not off.
No, I'm off tomorrow. Like the tomorrow of tomorrow.
Tell them that you're still alive. They want to know. Everybody's been asking.
I'm still alive.
Show them your rash.
I know. I was gonna say.
She's gonna show y'all her rash. She wants to show you her rash.
Can I turn this on me?
She's gonna show her rash. Yeah, you should see her rash.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you can. You really can right now. I can see it really bad.
It's on my forehead a little.
I still think she's got rabies. She doesn't.
Ew, so. It's pussy and really gross. Ew, that was way too close. And you're cooking, and everyone's got cooking on their mind, and then I just showed them my rash. That's so gross.
So that's what we've got going on.
Jack, you're just back in there.
So So that's what. So we're still
I
cooking.
think I have the same shirt on I had on last time I popped up.
That's okay.
That's my life.
Antisocial butterfly. Kiki's down to 263. She's lost like almost 20. That's got to be 25 pounds now.
It's like 22.
22.
Because I was
She's 26 years old and she's living the chubby girl lifestyle. Mm-hmm. And resistantly though.
Thank you. Yay.
Yeah, she was very resistant in the beginning. She loves the fat burner gummies. Mm-hmm. Those are her favorite, by far her favorite product.
Something about just like hearing the amount of protein out loud, I was like, I can't do that. How can I do that? And I was like, I can't do that. But I can.
She's done great. Yeah, she hates the fasting. She's not a fan of the fast.
Oh yeah, that too.
She's not a faster.
I like to graze. Okay.
She does like to graze. But yeah, that's probably her area of what?
Smells good.
I know it does smell good. It's cooking. It's got to cook down. It's got to cook for a while. It's got to get to a boil, and then it will what? Who are you talking
I'm reading.
to?
It just says same girl.
Oh yeah, same girl. Yeah, they're doing really good. So this is exciting because I think once this is done, did you take your mason jars?
No.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
No, I haven't taken any glassware.
Kiki moved out while I was gone. Where are they?
I think you put them in the other cabinet.
Oh, okay. So we're just still cooking this. Are y'all staying or are you just leaving?
No, just leaving.
Oh, you just came to say hi?
Yes, I gotta be up, and my drive is longer now, so I have to leave sooner. And
give me a kiss.
I'll come back after work tomorrow. Don't kiss that side; it's really bad.
You're diseased everywhere, so.
I know, but this side's what's worse. It feels funky to the touch.
We won't talk about the fact she's gonna go cook food tomorrow, but we're.
No, I'm not.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not cooking food.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Prepping it.
Oh, well, she's prepping it, but she'll have gloves on. So
cutting food.
Linda said she loves you.
Oh my gosh, I love you too.
Kiki doesn't have aunts, so she loves having aunts.
That's so sweet.
She has aunts.
I wub.
So we wub.
Yeah, sounds funny. Where's Fran at?
She's asleep. Oh. I think she's in one of her beds.
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah.
Me too, girls. Me too. We're all freaked up.
Don't forget your outfit.
I won't. I want to show them this little bitty ball.
Okay, show them your little bitty ball.
I got this for Fran. I didn't actually get it. It fell out of one of Winnie's toys. It was weird.
Winnie's Kiki's dog.
It was a hard ball with a lot of fluff around it that made a bigger ball, and she ripped it to shreds. And then there was this little ball inside, and I thought Fran would play with it, but she looked at me like I was stupid.
Fran doesn't.
I'm just gonna put it next to her.
Fran does not do dog things. Fran is a person. Fran does person things.
Pretend.
Yeah, she doesn't do that. So we're still cooking here. Looks like it's going to be cooking for a while.
Maybe you should turn up the heat.
No, you'll burn it.
Oh. Okay.
See, this is exactly what we don't do. This is why, Generation X, Y, and Z right here, that's why we don't do that. Are you Generation, what are you?
I don't know. Generation LMNOP.
Yeah, the Barney generation is what I call them now after my video. Did y'all see my video earlier about the girl in Target? Did you see the girl in Target?
No, girl. I haven't been on there.
Woo! Don't get me started.
Alright, I love you. It's
Sweet.
a 20-minute drive.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Back over there.
Alright, love y'all.
Love you.
Love you.
Have a good time, everybody.
We're having dinner tomorrow night.
Okay.
Making spaghetti.
Okay.
We're making healthy spaghetti. Okay, so let me show y'all. It's starting to get thick.
Bye, aunties.
Say bye. Bye, aunties. Okay, so as you can see, it is starting to thicken. It's getting thicker as we go. I can tell in the bottom of the pan. So we're going to go ahead and continue to cook that down. As you can see, it's starting to see how it's starting to... That's how you want it. You want it to start thickening like that. And as it thickens, you're going to cook it to the thickness that you want. Okay. And then, like I said, it's probably going to have to cook for about 2 or 3 more minutes. And then you're going to... Kiara Fran's looking for you.
No, I said hi to her.
Oh, okay. And then you're going to keep it in your fridge. You're going to cool it down on your stovetop. And then now it's on a soft boil. You're going to go ahead and you're going to keep it in your fridge once it's cooled down. It yields 1.5 cups of high protein, sugar-free sweetened condensed milk that you can add to any recipe. You can eat fresh fruit with it. You can put it on just about anything that you want something sweet. You can put it on your oatmeal. You can put it on your, you can put it in your proffee. You can put it anywhere you need to. See, there's my person. How's your progress going? I love it. People always come in and ask that. So my progress is right at 80 inches. That's the progress I'm talking about. I'm up above 50-pound loss, and I'm not going to keep total of that anymore because we don't worry about that here. So like I said, this whole thing is going to have 24 grams of protein. And thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much. It's going to have 24 grams of protein, and it's going to be sugar-free. So we just made together the first ever high-protein, sugar-free, sweetened condensed milk. And you made that here today with me, Melly Mel. That's what we came up with. So there's been a lot of recipes. Yeah. I'll go over the recipe. There's going to be a video in the morning too. I'll have the video done here in a couple minutes. So you're going to take 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. It's very, very important. It's heavy whipping cream. You are going to add a 1/2 cup of your protein shake of choice. I just happen to use, you can use a higher one, you can use a lower one, it does not matter. And then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of like the Kerrygold, or this is the Irish butter that I got at Aldi's. And you're going to add that, and you're going to add a pinch of salt. You're going to cook this down for 5 minutes. I'm going to do a video with all the things. I promise you. There'll be a video of all the things. Tomorrow night, if you're available or up at 10 o'clock, we're going to jump in here and we're going to make a cake that's high protein with this sweetened condensed milk, and we're going to make a pumpkin flavored one, and we're going to make a sweet potato one. And this is not going to be like the Buster Bars. You will have it tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. So tonight, we changed something out there. So yeah, it's good to have you. It's good to have you. Y'all have a good day at work tomorrow. And again, I'm going to continue to cook this down, and I will have the pictures here shortly. Thank you, ladies, each and every one of you, for everything you do. I just want to tell y'all have a blessed and amazing night, and I'm about to jump off here and finish cooking this down. Y'all be blessed. Thank you for joining, and look for the video tomorrow morning. Please like it, share it, make it, duet it. Tell the world about it, that we've got some sugar-free, high-protein, sweetened condensed milk in the house. From yours truly, Melly Mel. Love y'all. Have a blessed and amazing night. Love you, ladies. Bye-bye. Can I shut this off? Can I shut this off? Can I shut this off? Can I get a witness? Thank you. Love